Friends, let's turn our attention to the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. Jesus speaks these powerful words, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Now, when I hear these words of Jesus, they really hit home for me because they remind me of one of the most powerful stories in the Bible, the story of the Good Samaritan. You all know the story. A man is beaten and left for dead on the side of the road. A priest and a Levite pass by and do nothing to help him, but a Samaritan, a person of a different ethnicity and religion, stops to help him. He takes care of the man's wounds, brings him to an inn, and pays for his stay. It's the kind of love that Jesus is talking about in this verse. It's a love that is not limited by who a person is or what they believe. It's a love that is given freely to anyone in need, regardless of their background or circumstances. You see, friends, the kind of love that Jesus calls us to is not just a feeling, it's an action. It's something that we do. It's something that we live out every day in the way we treat others. And we don't have to look far to see examples of this kind of love in action. We see it all around us, every day. We see it in the way that people come together in crisis. We see it in the way that communities band together to feed and shelter the homeless, or to help the sick and the elderly, or to support the families of those who have lost loved ones. But it's not just in times of crisis that we see this love in action. We see it in the small acts of kindness that we do for one another every day. We see it in the way we hold the door open for someone or offer a helping hand. We see it in the way we offer a kind word or a listening ear. You see, friends, the love that Jesus calls us to is a love that changes the world. It's a love that transforms lives. And when we live out this love, when we allow it to guide our actions and our attitudes, we become a shining example to the world of what it means to be a follower of Jesus. And that's why Jesus says in this verse, "By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." It's not by the signs we display on our cars, or the fish on our lapels, or the cross around our neck. It's by the love that we show to one another. So, friends, let's commit ourselves to living out this love every day. Let's commit ourselves to being a shining example of the love of Jesus to the world. Let's commit ourselves to being known by our love, and let that love be a reflection of the love of God in our lives. Amen.